G'day guys, so welcome back. We're just about around the corner from blasting. I know I keep mentioning it, but we are getting pretty close. So what I need to do to finish off, just a couple more jobs. One would be the water tanks. I need the brackets installed so that we can fit them when they're made. I've got to work out where all the electrical is going. I'm just going to drill the pilot holes at the moment and just open them up bigger when we work out what size conduits are going through and how many wires are going through and where, and just tidy up the windows a little bit. So that's what we've got to get done before blast and paint. Just a couple more jobs left to do. Let's smash them out this week. So let's see how we go. So I managed to clean it all up, got all the rust off, cut them all to size. So we're going to stick weld this because it's really windy today. If I just use the gas, the argon shield will just be blown away. So we're just going to stick weld all these together, and that will be welded directly onto the bulkhead. Nearly done. That's all done. We're going to get this on board. So all the welding's done. Still needs to be blasted and painted once on board, but we'll weld this side to the bulkhead and that's all ready. I have tested the poo tank. Sits in there nicely.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar. All I want is satisfaction. Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that, give me that, give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like an offer I can't refuse. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar.
I then have to come in here now and we're going to put in these strips that's going to be for the water tanks. So we've got a water tank here and here for now. I'm going to leave room to put an additional 1, 2 in here, just because I don't know exactly how much water we're going to need. But the tanks that are going in are 250 litres each, and we will have a water maker. So I don't think at this stage I'm going to go full Monty and go and put 1,000 litres of water on board. We'll keep it at 500 and see how we go. We're just doing coastal cruising to start off with, so that should be enough. Just sort of like weekend trips. So we'll try it out, and if we're going through heaps of water because we can't manage our water properly, we can always put in another 500 litres, no problem. So let's get some brackets in so the tanks can bolt down onto when they're all made up and ready to be put in. Alright, I've got these still here. These ones are 1.5 metres long. So it's going to be really strong. This is 10mm bar stock by 50mm long. So this, I'm going to be able to put a lot of weld on this. I'm going to cut them in half and have 2 brackets, one each side of the water tank. And this has got to hold 250 litres of water, so you know 1 litre of water is 1 kilo, so 250 kilos of weight this bracket has to hold, divided over 2 brackets obviously. So we're going to put a lot of weld on these, so that's why I got it a bit thicker, and then we're going to have to drill some holes, put some bolts through it, but for now we'll just get these welded in and we can drill the holes afterwards. So when we know that the tanks are installed, we'll drill them at the same time so all the holes are parallel. So let's cut these in half and start getting them welded in. So this is one side all done, big weld all the way along, no stitch welding on this one, so it's going to be taking so much weight. And same as this side. One continuous weld. I had to stop here because I ran out of filler rod, but I had to do another stitch. Yeah, just try to do all in as long a weld as you can. So start there, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So that's going to be mighty strong, and I've got the other side to do now. Hopefully you can see this on the camera, but there's a big gap there. I'll push that side, big gap here, because this bulkhead's bowed here a little bit. The plating's just a little bit bowed. Bit of a rock there. So I'm going to have to modify this plate to suit that rock. So what I'm going to do, get my pen. I'm going to half that distance either side, and then I'm just going to get this and trace a line. And that should give me how much I need to take off to get this to sit flat. We have a nice gap there now all the way along. Alright, so we've got both of those brackets done, water tanks, poo tanks all done, which brings us to having all the hot works internal of the boat basically done. So I'm sure I'm going to find little bits and pieces here or there that I'm going to have to touch up as I blast. You know, I might notice something and I might have to stop and fix something. But all in all, we're basically ready for blast and paint. It's been a long time coming, been pushing to get to this stage. So next week, I'm going to crack out the blaster. We're going to look at taking all that rust off and all the grotty paint and whipping up all the paint that's on there, and we'll get some nice new white paint on it so it all looks pretty again. So stay tuned next fortnight and let's see how we go. Let's make this boat pretty again.